Hey guys, Kessler Guy here, back with another episode of Rimworld. So today, I think my main goals are going to be to finish mining this area, start getting this wall here built in, and also, of course, getting rid of an actual house instead of this little, eventually to be a freezer thingy doodle. So that's my objective for today. Yay! See, I wanted to have a plan when I go into this episode, and now I do. So I should unpause my game. So actually, I should have waited until it was morning to start talking and stuff. But whatever, we'll just skip forward to then. And the first person up today is Ritter. Rise and shine. I don't blame you for waking up. Oh wait, no, Freckles. Those are. Oh no, Freckles sleeps in there. Don't pay attention to me. Yeah, Ritter was the first one up because he doesn't like sleeping on the floor in there, and then Freckles was second because she doesn't like sleeping on the floor in here. Of course, they both have really shitty lives, don't they? So I really need to get this this little fucking thing done. I don't know why it's taking so long. It's probably because I don't have very many skilled constructors at all. Fuck, I hate... See, this is what I was talking about. I hate the early days here when you can't get shit done. Because there's not enough people and no one has any skills. So I really just need any... There we go. He's starting to build a solar generator so we can at least get our freezer up and running. And then, how's Matt doing, by the way? Is he healed? Not quite. He's getting there. He's stressed, though. What is his problem? He's in an ugly environment. Oh, well. Little buddy, you're about to be in an even uglier environment when I throw you into that prison cell. Maybe I should make it a little nicer, have them smooth out the floor. We could also, I guess, go ahead and make actual walls here, but that's going to be expensive. We'll save our materials for a later date. So, there we go. Annie's building that. We should finally get a freezer up and running. And, while I'm at it, I probably need to smooth... I don't really need to smooth this floor. It doesn't matter as much. I'll do it later. And once he's done with that, I'm going to have him focus on building this house here, because that really needs to get done so I can get Freckles, at least. I need to get this fucker here out of his little cage, so that's a priority there. And I don't have batteries either for storing the electricity from that. Ah, damn. Oh, well. Annie, what are you doing? You are building that wooden bed. I guess that's fine. Oh, that's fine. No, you know what? It's not fine. You need to finish building this shit right here. And Dinah, you keep doing what you're doing. You are my hero. You are brilliant. What do we have? She's working on sandstone and marble blocks. So I guess I'll just start laying out what I actually want from the walls here. So I have a lot of marble. And this is going to be a mishmash of materials here. So how many blocks was that? That was... well, I want to see how many it would have been. So that would have been 75. That would have been 75 blocks of material. So 75 is what it takes to fill in that area. I guess it doesn't really matter how much material you use there, but I just need to keep track. And it seems like we're using a lot of slate. Or not slate, even. Oh, we have 108 slate. That should be more than enough to build another section of wall. So let me go ahead and build a copy here. And wall this section off right there. We're slowly securing our base to keep it safe. And I think while we're at it, I should establish some kind of advantageous tactical doodad. So we're going to go ahead and construct ourselves some sandbags along the perimeter of the lake so we can make sure that we catch those bastards that happen to walk inside if they start attacking us, because I want to be prepared for that. I don't want to be caught off guard by those motherfuckers. So we got lots of things to do this episode and whatnot, which reminds me, FYI, like the next 3 episodes are probably all going to be recorded in advance, because I am probably not going to have time to record them in the next couple of days, so I'll have time to edit, but not both. So I'm just going to record these now, and then I can edit them later. So if I'm not very responsive to your comments or feedback, well, that's why. It's because I haven't seen it yet. I don't know what you're going to say. Speaking of comments and feedback, Kinga Raporio, I think he's the one who said this. He suggested several things I could do, but one of them that I will probably start doing is naming the colonists after subscribers. So I am a little limited in that capacity, though. So Let me see, where do I even go to edit that? Information? There was somewhere I could... Yeah, right here. So, I can change their nicknames on most of them, but then there's going to be some of them that were actually named by donors from the game. So like you could pay extra to name a character and have their name in the game and have other people play them. Those characters I can't edit their names. So any future colonists that we have, I will name them after subscribers. So if you want to be in my video as a colonist that'll probably die a horrible death, go ahead and throw me a comment and make sure you're subscribed at the same time. I'll pick people semi-randomly, although the first person will most likely be my good friend, Kinga Raporio. We'll have a little Kinga in the game, I guess. So, that's exciting, right? Yeah, I know. Anyway. And I still really need to get... I really need to get clothes, so... Well, I guess I have... basically, I do have a freezer at this point, so I'm going to start cranking that down to below freezing. So I usually put that at 28 degrees. I don't know why. It just seems like a good temperature. We're going to deconstruct this. I need this shit hauled out of here. And we're going to mark this as a stockpile zone for dead animals and shit. So actually, this will be where all of our frozen goods go. So let me change the settings for this. Give me just a second to do that. Alright, so I got the freezer set up. Now it's just a matter of waiting for people to actually use it. So, let's see here. I need to have this Ritter start genociding some animals. And actually, I'm going to put a door here just to make the path to actually go through that door a little bit shorter. So Ritter, I need you to find an animal, which I am currently doing for you, because that's my job, and have you murder it horribly. There we go. We're going to start going on a genocide of, are these caribou? Yep, we're killing all the caribou. Fuck yo, caribou. It's ours now. Ritter, you need to start murdering animals. Come on, buddy. That way, we should be able to kill enough that we'll have plenty of, whatever the hell you call it, pelts, or furs. So we can use those to clothe, finally, our dear friend Freckles, who is currently nude, as I've said multiple times. Is he wearing pants? I don't think he's... No, he has pants. We're good. Is this Freckles that's naked? And I can tell she doesn't like it. I mean, I guess what I could do... I could just steal the pants off of... You know, that's what we're gonna do. Fuck this guy. Can we... Yeah, let's strip his ass. Who's close? You know what, Dinah, you're stripping him. You're taking his clothes. And then we're gonna give them to Freckles. Freckles, I need you to put these pants on. There you go. You're not naked anymore. See, you're a little bit happier, right? Because you have pants. So I'm thinking maybe that's why everyone's making fun of her. Because she has, like, a shitty relationship with everyone. Can you, like, prioritize this bed, bro? Like, you are the worst right now. And Ritter is freezing things. Bro. Yeah, there we go. He's finally dragging that thing to the bedroom. So we can at least have a second bedroom. It's probably going to be Ritter's bedroom because I don't want to have anyone... sleeping in the freezer, because that doesn't seem like a good idea for them. And yeah, at night our freezer isn't going to work at all, so that's something... Well, I can easily fix that. I just need to... God damn it, I just need to actually do it. So what I'm thinking... let me think. Here's what we're going to do. We're just going to connect... This will be the freezer room / battery and power generation room. So I'm gonna do it like, so we're gonna have a conduit going from here to here, and then into here, and then we'll have the batteries behind a steel door here, because batteries can explode and burn shit down if they overheat. So it'll be next to like a nice frozen room, and it'll also be in a secure area, so if someone breaks into our base, we'll still have all these batteries to keep us all charged up. So that's something that's very exciting to me. Alright, so it looks like our first day here is done. Let's move on to the next day. And look at that, our dear friend Matt, our prisoner, is finally awake. I need to put a torch or something in here because he's been living in darkness for a while. Oh, I already had that order, but our goddamn constructor has been a motherfucker and refused to build it. Which reminds me, I have a prisoner, so I need to have even more food in storage to keep up with it. Annie is feeding a meal to Matt. Maybe now he'll... Has anyone even tried recruiting you yet, bro? Like, no one's even talked to you. You don't have any relationships with anyone. Who the hell is my warden? Any? Can you just, like, try for, like, 2 minutes to recruit him? Why can't I make you recruit him? What am I doing wrong? Are you too low of a level to recruit this guy? That's gotta be what it is. Dinah, can you... Oh, hey, we struck gold ore? Holy shit, that's crazy. I never find gold ore, and I just found it by random chance right there. That's awesome. Man, this is a great map. I'm really happy with this map so far. I really am. I really, really am. This guy's probably got no joy in his life. You know, at least he's not in the dark anymore. What can I do to make his stay here a little better? Because I want him to be recruited, but I don't want him to be unhappy, because I think they're a little more likely to be recruited if they're happy, but I can't remember if that's actually a thing or not. So I'm going to have a table constructed in here so he can be happy when he eats, and then I might as well just build a chess table as well so he has something to do so he doesn't go fucking crazy, because it may be a while, and it turns out I'm turning this room into a prison instead of the room I originally planned to. Well, they're not done constructing it. I don't want it to be a shitty room. I need them to at least finish smoothing the floor before I have him move in, because I want it to be a nice environment, because right now it's a shitty environment. Like, if you want to see, look at all these negatives here, like -1 for every floor tile, and then it's dirty as well, so that's a problem, but you know. Ah, shit, this room's dirty as fuck too, isn't it? Well, I'm just shit at this game, aren't I? Yeah, this colony's running itself. I've been pretty lucky so far, I feel like. I mean, I haven't played on the Cassandra difficulty mode in a while. Usually I play on Randy Random. Or the Storyteller, it's not difficulty, but it seems fairly easy. Too easy so far. I'm worried something horrible is going to happen soon, but I don't know... Okay, we had a mental break. So Ritter is pigging out on food, and his final straw was that he got rebuffed by Ayyy. So Ayyy is dating, I think, Dinah, and Ritter is Dinah's brother, and Ritter is also gay, which Ayyy is not. So apparently, this means that Ritter is just gonna go crazy because he can't get any gay loving right now. So that's a shame. His final straw was rebuffed by Ayyy, so that's kind of bullshit, but whatever. So now he's gonna be completely useless for the next few minutes while we wait for him to get over it. So yeah, so he's going to eat a bunch of food. This is what I was talking about with mental breaks. And now we're having a solar flare. So luckily we don't have very many electrical appliances that are affected. The only one that's going to be affected is right here. This is our... I know what it's called. It's called... Hold on. I got this. It's called a freezer. It's called a freezer. Our freezer is affected by that. That's a shame. I need to build another door for my room here to keep it secure. So we'll make a slate block door here, and then while we're at it, I'm going to order the construction of a couple batteries. So we're gonna have a couple... Oops, that's not where I wanted that. I want them side by side. I don't like to make too many batteries, primarily because there can be shortages in the electrical network, which can cause giant fires. So if you have too many batteries, that can cause a big problem. So there's ways you can balance it, so I'm going to have to figure out how I'm going to balance that. But for now, we're just going to have 2 batteries, because I don't have that big of a capacity or need. I just run 1 electronic appliance off of it currently. But what I do need is to build some power conduits through here to make sure that's getting powered. And that is all for now. So we're going to go ahead and continue building the wall, now mostly out of sandstone. So let's go ahead and drag from here to here. That is 30. And then from here to here, that is... I didn't see that was 75. Yeah, so I have plenty to finish building this wall. Perfect. So we're going to have a nice secure base here before we know it. And that'll be that. So also, I think I want to continue just building this thing all the way around. It's probably a pretty big waste of my sandbags, but you know what, YOLO. I don't care. I'm just going to continue building it. That way, we have lots of places to station people. in the event of a siege. So they're not all right next to each other. The only problem I can foresee with this is the enemy could use the sandbags to their advantage, but the idea is that I'll catch them before that's even going to be an issue. I mean, I guess... Nah... No, I'm going to leave it how it is. I'm going to leave it how I'm doing it. I'm pretty happy with it, I think. And there we go. There's our completely wasteful wall of defense, because that's going to be 6 times 61. That's 360-ish pieces of steel that I am going to contribute to building this. But I think it'll be worthwhile. And, I mean, like I said, I have lots of access to steel right now, so hopefully it won't be a problem, but I know in the late game it is going to be a problem. And I might find myself tearing down this wall trying to get those materials back in the future, so, you know, it happens. So, still building that wall. No one's built anything for Matt, like, wow, what is Dinah doing? She's still cutting blocks. I'm going to need those blocks, though, because soon I'm going to start constructing additional buildings. In fact, I might want to build another colonist house, since I have the room now. So that's actually what I'll go ahead and do right now. Ooh, cargo pods. It's a pretty awesome event, because it's free stuff that falls from the sky. Let's go look and see what it is. So, cargo pods. Oh my god, this video game loves me. They just dropped some sandstone blocks from the sky as I was constructing a sandstone building. So thank you very much. So, in case you didn't know already, the game has AI storytellers, which basically direct how your game's going to go. So, the one I'm using is Cassandra, and based on how the game's supposed to work, Cassandra just threw me something nice. She gave me some sandstone blocks to make the game a little bit easier for me, and I greatly appreciate that, because I need those sandstone blocks to keep this base building. That'll make Dinah's job a little bit easier, because I'll be able to stop her from building these before we know it. So, you're still building that wall. Well, this is great. Actually, I might have Dinah suspend her job for a while, so she can help with other things, since we now have all these sandstone blocks. So that's awesome. We're about at the end of our second day here, aren't we? So that's gonna be... That's something. That's what that is. We still got our sandstone wall here. It's gonna be a natural barrier, like I said. And before I know it, I will have power generation. So I'm very excited. Yeah, Dinah decided instead of doing something besides stone cutting, she's taking this as an opportunity to do nothing. Oh, there she goes. Now she's building a sandstone wall. So she should help Ayyy get things done a little bit faster. And also, it gives us a chance to train her on constructing a little bit, because we need more people who are skilled in constructing, which is what we definitely don't have right now. I mean, if we just look... Yeah, she's level 2 in constructing. You can watch right now. She is gaining quite a bit of XP just from building this wall, so that's good. That's just what we need to keep this colony going. Freckles is still mining out the wall here. We're going to get some more steel out of that, which we can then use to build these sandbags, which is something we definitely need to keep our base safe. So I'm hoping my strategy works out correctly. And actually, I need to see something here. Okay, I can still walk through shallow water. That's all I wanted to see. Because I was worried that I just walled myself into this area, but no, we're good. We are golden. Alright, so it looks like everyone is going to bed. This is the end of the episode, it looks like. So we got quite a bit done today. So we got most of these wall sections done. We started digging out our battery generation area. We finished the solar generator for one of them. So we do have electricity now, and we kind of have refrigerated meat. So that's very cool. So the good times are rolling on. This is going to be an easy peasy time, right? Nothing horrible will ever go wrong in this game, because this game just loves us. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I am optimistic, though. So far, so good. So that's going to end this first episode today. I say first because I'm going to record 2 more after this. So anyway, my name is Kessler the Guy. Be sure to like, subscribe, and comment if you enjoyed my video and my content. And I will see you guys next time. Goodbye!